Every year on February 2nd, thousands gather in a small town in Pennsylvania, waiting for a furry little forecaster to predict the weather. But where did this quirky tradition come from? Let's dig into the history of Groundhog Day. The roots of Groundhog Day go back centuries to ancient European traditions. In many cultures, February 2nd marked the halfway point between winter and spring. The Celts celebrated Imbolc, a festival tied to weather predictions, while early Christians observed Candlemas, a day when clergy would bless candles to light the way through the remaining winter. In Germany, people believed that if a hedgehog saw its shadow on Candlemas Day, 6 more weeks of winter would follow. If it didn't, spring would come early. When German immigrants settled in Pennsylvania in the 1700s, they brought this tradition with them. But there was just one problem: no hedgehogs in North America. So they turned to the groundhog, a local burrowing animal, to take on the role of weather predictor. Thus, the American version of the tradition was born. The first official Groundhog Day celebration took place in 1887 in Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania. A group of local groundhog hunters, calling themselves the Punxsutawney Groundhog Club, declared a groundhog named Punxsutawney Phil as the nation's official weather prognosticator. Today, thousands of visitors and millions of viewers watch as Punxsutawney Phil emerges from his burrow at Gobbler's Knob. According to tradition, if he sees his shadow, winter continues for 6 more weeks. If not, spring comes early. But don't be too quick to plan your spring wardrobe. Phil's accuracy is debated, with meteorologists saying he's correct about 40% of the time. Punxsutawney Phil isn't the only famous groundhog. Cities across North America have their own weather-predicting rodents, turning this once small-town tradition into a widespread celebration of folklore, fun, and a little bit of superstition. And of course, we can't forget how Groundhog Day made its way into pop culture thanks to the 1993 comedy Groundhog Day, where Bill Murray's character relives the same day over and over again. Whether you believe in Phil's predictions or not, Groundhog Day remains a beloved tradition, one that reminds us that spring is just around the corner, eventually.